So I'm going to answer some more questions that I got today because I don't want to just do a bunch of responses. I'm not going to answer them in the order that they're here, but yeah, I'm going to answer them. The first one says that you've mentioned that you're a very clean person. Would you say that you're weird about germs? Do you not like to get dirty, like outside? Oops. Germs don't bother me. Like, I'm not a germaphobe at all. I'm all about, like, getting messy and getting dirty. I don't like feeling dirty. When it goes off. I don't like feeling dirty. That's, I'm not cool with that at all. I, like, when I say I'm a very clean person, that means, like, I bathe every day, and I wash my hands a lot, and, I don't like my things being dirty. I won't wear my clothes for days in a row. Like, I'll wear my pants one day and then I'll wash them. Wear my shirts once and I'll wash them. I like to be clean. I like to feel clean. But I'm not a germaphobe by any means. I don't carry, like, hand sanitizer around with me or anything like that. So yeah, it's more about feeling clean. The next one says, since you obviously like Welcome to the Dollhouse so much, have you ever seen palindromes? No, I'm not. I don't even know what that is. Then I have one from Jessica, but it's anonymous, and it says R as in the letter R and U as in the letter U, being bad. Yes. Yes, I am. Then I have another one that says, I think you are so awesome. I'm gay and I wouldn't mind being all up in your cunt. Heart. Cool. Next question is, do you have any advice for a girl who is super unsure / uncomfortable with herself? I just can't handle the way I look, and you seem so confident in yourself, and I'm envious of that. Don't be envious of me. Like, we all have our bullshit. I think the best, not the best advice, but the most significant thing I can really say to you is just, like, push yourself. Do things that make you feel uncomfortable, because, like, in overcoming that, like, there's growth. There's growth with that. So, like, you don't put limitations on yourself. You acknowledge that you're your own worst critic. Your criticisms are always going to be much worse and much harsher than what other people will dish out. And granted, there are some people in this world who are fucking assholes, who say things just to be fucking assholes, but they're probably not of any relevance to you. For me personally, I never really cared what other people have said to me, with the exception of, like, there's some people, there are a few opinions in my life that I value, and the opinions, the people that those opinions are coming from, I hold very close to me. So whether I'm getting, like, negative input or positive input or whatever, it's usually not something I absorb. It's just like, cool, thanks, or, like, cool, thanks, even when they're being an asshole, because I just don't really care. So I think, yeah, just try to push yourself, ignore other people, and don't be so critical of yourself. Next question is, have you ever had cunnilingus while menstruating? If you have, did you find it comfortable or special? Someone wants to eat me out. I don't like saying that while I'm menstruating and I'm feeling shy and letting him do that. I have had that done to me. I didn't really care. I mean, if somebody wants to do that, they probably obviously want to do it for a reason. And I would assume that they have an idea about what they're diving into. It's blood clots, mucosa, all kinds of weird, chunky, watery yums. And if they want to do it and you're feeling okay about it, then let them do it. You can like talk with them about it and maybe like find out like if like the idea of them having like your blood in their mouth or whatever is like some kind of thing for them. Just I guess just try to understand better why they want to do it and try to make sure that they know like what they're getting into, because that's something that's really messy. It's also really cool, but don't feel shy about it. Like, it's understandable, like, if that's not really something that you want to partake in, and I think that's okay because it's your body and it's your blood and whatever. But if you're feeling open to it and just kind of like shy or self-conscious about it, then don't let that hold you back. Next question. Do you think it is selfish of me to want to be in a relationship with someone if day by day I am becoming more asexual? It hurts me to have any penetration, and that started a year ago. We've been together for 3 or more years and used to be very sexually active. Right now I can barely bring myself to give my partner a blowjob. He begs a lot, but most of the time I don't feel up to performing sexual acts, and he's understanding about it. How can I become more sexual again? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. It sounds like there might be some kind of hormonal change or something. The painful penetration, you might have vaginismus or something like that. So you might want to look into that. It sounds like you might have vaginismus. So you might want to maybe talk to a doctor about that, or like just read up on it and see what you think. You would know your body and yourself better than I would. I think it's selfish to hold any expectation just as far as him is adhering to your asexuality, and like him becoming or like practicing that as well, because that's just sexual urges and desires are something that are very animal and kind of out of your control, obviously. I feel like that's something that's really, really important. So I feel like you being like, I'm feeling this way, so you're not having sex either, is kind of shitty. But I also understand, like, it's complicated and confusing because of all the emotions and things that are attached to it. I think maybe discussing his needs and figuring out, like, what's up with you. I don't know, like, how old you are or anything like that. But definitely sounds like vaginismus to me. But I'm not a doctor or anything. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Am I going to answer any more? The last one I'm going to answer. Do you have any do you have any tips for a girl trying to get her first waitressing job? Chances are most places won't hire you if you don't have any serving experience. Most places won't hire you to be a server if you don't have any serving experience, because which is like kind of shitty and weird. But serving is it can be hard. There's some people who are cut out for it, and there's some people who aren't. There's a lot of multitasking and focus and things like that come into play, and just like dealing with people, which can be kind of tricky. And then there's carrying trays. Some people can't carry trays or stack plates or on their arms or whatever. But yeah, you would probably be better off trying to get like a busing or a dishwashing job or something like that, and then like working your way into serving. That would probably be far easier for you. And most places, like the bussers and the dishwashers, get tipped out, which is cool, so you're getting tips that way as well. Unless you're working for a corporate chain, which a lot of corporate chains don't really make tipping out dishwashers any sort of priority. Dishwashers or cooks. But there's not really any tips I have for you. Try to avoid the corporations. Try to stick with like a small private place. Those are a lot more fun to work. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. But I love it all.